of the day, you can take a horse to cake.
You're watching Look East from the BBC.
Hasn't touched the ball yet, has he? I don't think. A shopkeeper has described the moment he was besieged in his store when a march through Luton last year turned violent.
The march in May was a reaction against a demonstration by Muslim protesters during a parade for the Royal Anglian Regiment in March. Yesterday, 4 men were jailed for their part in the violence.
8 months on and Mohammed Ullah's restaurant is back in business. But for a few terrifying minutes on a May bank holiday weekend last year, he and his customers were besieged. His shop window was smashed. His attackers didn't know him, they didn't care. That he was Asian was excuse enough.
We are busy to save ourselves.
To save yourselves?
Yeah, because they're trying to break the glass, open the door. So we are busy to hold the door so that nobody can come inside.
This, the ugly side of what should have been a peaceful march, a demonstration in Luton town centre by March for England, showing solidarity for British armed forces. But hundreds went on the rampage. Cars were damaged, people were intimidated. In all, 12 men pleaded guilty for their part in the disturbance on May the 24th last year. Yesterday, 4 were jailed for a fray. Among them, 21-year-old Richard Myers from Luton, sentenced to 7 months in prison, and Tony Griffiths, who's 27. He was jailed for 4 months. 3 more men are due to be sentenced here at Luton Magistrates Court next month.
The sentences in themselves were substantial in terms of them being sentences of imprisonment, but some of the defendants deliberately attacked some Asian bystanders, and that was reflected in the sentencing as well by increasing the level that they would have otherwise have received. Last week, 5 Muslim extremists were found guilty of a public order offence at this homecoming parade for the Royal Anglians. Those convictions and yesterday's jail sentences, says Farasat Latif, should now close a dark chapter on Luton's recent history.
The community in Luton need to stand together against all extremists.
Do you think the town has turned a corner?
I think things have changed now. We've had a conviction against extremists from the Muslim community and now a conviction against extremists from the far right. So I think the town does need to come together.
Community leaders are asking people to sign a pledge to celebrate the town's diversity. They call it Luton in Harmony. All are agreed. Better in harmony than in harm's way. Alex Dunlop, BBC Look East, Luton.
Now, some people hop it, some people do it on their hands and knees, some do it dressed as Spider-Man. All sorts take part in the Sport Relief Mile.
Comic Relief has the red nose and Sport Relief has the red socks.
You'd be good with those.
Yeah, look at that. Can you get it in? Yeah, there you are. Of course, for me, every day is a red socks day. This year, Sport Relief is on March the 21st, and once again, the organisers are asking for you to go the extra mile.
Let's get ready to rumble! It's time again, time to kick off your slippers, get your trainers on and register to do a mile or more for Sport Relief. You don't have to be fit, you just have to be willing to do the mile in your own sweet way. You don't have to run it, you can do it on Shanks's pony if you like, or someone else's pony. Paralympian Danny Crates, former footballer Darren Huckabee and boxer turned crazy runner Jackson Williams launched the Norwich Mile. Jackson is doing it barefoot.
Yeah, I'm planning to do it barefoot. I'm running from Norwich to London over the weekend for Sport Relief, which is going to be barefoot as well. So really it's just a matter of trying to get as many people running barefoot.
The launch of the Milton Keynes Mile was done outside the iconic Escape building, and inside the building, high jumper Dalton Grant was doing his best to get a mile high.
Oh, I'm really excited. You can run a mile, 3 miles, 6 miles, whatever you want.
Now sprint back the other way.
So, where does the money go? Beijing bronze medal winner Lewis Smith went to see for himself in Peterborough, where Sport Relief Cash is bringing together local rivals using the power of football. This project, run by the YMCA and the crime reduction charity NACRO, is uniting black, white and minority ethnic youngsters. It's miles better than gangs and knife crime.
2 years ago, half the lads here weren't getting on together, but obviously Sports Relief has funded it and stuff like that, which has helped us massively.
So if you'd like to get involved, sign up to the Sainsbury's Sport Relief Mile at sportrelief.com, so sign up now.
There will be a Sport Relief Mile close to where you live, so get clicking, find out where your nearest event is, register to run. You'll have a whole lot of fun, and you'll get that nice warm glow inside that lets you know you're doing something great. Sean Peel, BBC Look East.
And if you want to get involved, you'll find all you need to know, including how to get your red socks, by logging on to sportrelief.com.
Julie, let's have the weather. I thought he was going to do himself an injury.
We were worried about the creaking noise, weren't we?
Yes, wasn't quite sure he was going to get that leg quite high enough. OK, what a dull day it has been, but as thought, the significant snowfall did stay away to the southwest, affecting